Hello, in this video I'm gonna help you fix your backhand slice with 3 drills that you can do alone, no coach or partner needed, and this is quite simple. So the first one is just to do this and wait for the ball. Okay, so you need to have this feeling, lower or higher. It's just you need to start to get this feeling, and one of the things you need to do here, okay, you see the ball. One of the things that is really important, if you notice how I hold the racket to do this, is not continental, okay, is a little bit more over or on the top of the grip, and usually I recommend for the slice to have this grip. In this exercise we even go a little bit over, and this is gonna simplify this exercise, is gonna make it more simple, and you can do this and you can test this and start to have better feelings, and once you have better feelings everything starts to get better and you get more confidence, and then everything works. The second exercise or sequence that you can do is to do exactly the same, but now you have the net as an obstacle, so you need to do the same, but the ball should go higher because the ball needs to come back. So you can start to do the same feeling here and then introducing the net and do exactly the same, and you can wait for the ball. These balls are not bouncing as much as they should, but also understand that you're gonna miss a lot. You need to keep practicing and believe that it's gonna be possible, and after many repetitions you need maybe change the ball. After many repetitions you get the feeling, you can count how many balls in a row you can do, and you can do with friends or tag your friends, for example 1, 2, and I missed maybe. Okay, I did 2, for sure you can do better than me or beat me, so if you beat me already you can comment here in the comments and let me know that you are already better than me doing this. And yeah, this is the second exercise. Do as many times as you need, miss as many times as you need, and accept that more you miss and faster you miss, faster you improve also, and faster you get better. So accept that you never miss, you always win or learn. In this case you are always learning, and if you miss 1,000 balls you just find out 1,000 ways of not doing, and then it's gonna be easier next time. So just never quit and you'll get better. The third exercise is also easy, I'm gonna show you. The third exercise basically is more or less the same, but now you have one that you do for you and then that you go forward and you actually hit the slice. So you do one for you and then you prepare and then you do this. Of course, you need to keep the technique as you are learning. If you watch my previous video that I uploaded on Wednesday, I did the right technique, the one I believe you should start learning and you should focus. So if you watch the second video, then you should do the same exactly here. For example, I do many times a slice in this position. If you start learning in this way, you need to perfect your slice in this way first, and only then you can change something. So one ball for you and then you prepare and you hit the slice, and you can do many times until you actually feel comfortable. Okay, you can also do this from the service line, you can do from the baseline. The most important thing is to start to have this feeling here on the ball, to start to feel that the ball goes through all the strings. This is really important, it's extremely important to have a better feeling. So the ball is not just touching, the ball needs to go through all the strings. That's why you listen this sound here. Okay, and once you get this, everything becomes easier. Notice the details that I mentioned in the previous video, holding the racket here, also stop the racket in the end like this, or I like it more, a little bit more inclined like this. Okay, so you need to focus on these details. And sorry for my voice because I'm still a little bit sick. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know here. And once again, I need to say this, tennis is not difficult, and it's not easy also, it's just simple. You just need to repeat the same things more times, more often. You need to do more of what you're doing. Maybe you are not at the level that you want because you still didn't play the hours that are required to play at that level. So just play more, repeat more the things you do here, repeat the basic things. Don't try something extraordinary because tennis was invented many years ago. Of course, we have new technologies, you have new techniques. We study ways to make it more efficient, for you to play more aggressive, spend less energy. But in the end, tennis is not that difficult, and technique is super important in the beginning because it's the foundation. But remember that tennis is much more than technique. You need to be fast, you need to be quick, you need to think quick, you need to have the things optimized in your brain already. So the right tactic, you need to study your opponents, so many things, and then the weather also influence the match, the way you are in that day also influence a lot the match. So too many things to put together in one match or in one game. So don't consider just the technique as the most important thing, but it's important to notice that without the technique you won't reach there. So you need to start here, and then you upgrade and you upgrade, and we always can get better. I can get better, you can get better. So I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, again, let me know here in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.